Hey everyone, it's Adele here, founder and CEO of Adele Wellness. And in this episode, or in this video rather, I want to talk to you about what I do when I'm having a bad day. Surprise, surprise, I also have bad days. It is totally part of the human experience. And so one thing I wanted to share and offer you guys is this. You know, it's often really easy to be compassionate and empathetic towards other people when they're in a bad space, but it's very hard to often to be compassionate with yourself. And so one of the things that I do when I wake up and let's say I'm not having a great day is I acknowledge that and I allow myself I give myself some compassion for not being perfect and allowing myself to have a bad day. But what I also do is I don't dwell in it for very long. You know, I don't sit there and ruminate all day. I actually take on daily practices, or I actually do things to shift my state. So what I mean by state is your state is the way that your body is. It's being happy, sad, depressed, and your state is actually linked to your physiology. And so what happens is if you are feeling upset and you're lying in bed and you're sort of huddled over, you're going to feel sad. But if you get up and you move and you bring your shoulders back, for example, you're going to feel a lot better because it sends information to your limbic system and your amygdala to get you out of that state. So part of why I exercise or I move my body, especially if I'm having a bad day, is because it changes my state immediately. The other thing I do is I plug into some meditation. I meditate every day, but sometimes I'll meditate 2 to 3 times a day depending on my mood. If I feel myself feeling a bit off or overwhelmed, I'll plug into a meditation or I'll listen to some music that makes me happy. Again, music really changes your state. And then of course, social support is so important. Share, be vulnerable with people in your life. The worst thing to do is to be like, if you know, everything's fine when it's really not. And so I think the action of actually speaking it out loud and sharing it totally takes a lot of that pressure off right away and changes the narrative. So I hope you guys have found this helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please ask below or come find me on my Facebook page. Talk to you soon.